Back when the city had a different sound. Old tapes, cold nights, memories all around. Yeah. Let the story breathe. I grew up where the streetlights painted shadows on the pavement. Dreams in a notebook, every page was a statement. Mama said keep faith when the world get colder. Carrying the weight, but I still got older. Corner store conversations, echoes in the hallway. Old friends chasing visions on a long way. Radio playing with the windows down low. Soul samples talking like they knew my soul. Had a pocket full of change and a head full of plans. Trying to build a future with these two bare hands. Every scar got a story, every loss got a lesson. Every dark night showed me a new direction. I remember those days when the bass hit deep. Boom bap drums while the whole block sleep. Dust on the record needle making that sound. Lost in the rhythm when the world slowed down. These are the nights that we never forget. Old school dreams with the city silhouette. Through the pain and the struggle we learned how to grow. With a heart full of memories and a story to show. Yeah, the streets still talk when the moon shines bright. Old cassette tapes from a different life. We were chasing tomorrow with our backs to the past. Holding on to moments that were never meant to last. I seen friends disappear chasing something they needed. Some found peace, some got defeated, but I kept writing every thought in my mind, turning broken pieces into rhythm and rhymes. The guitar in the background got a warm old feel, like a photograph showing something real. Horn stabs hitting while the drums knock steady. Soul in the sample like the world ain't ready. I'm a storyteller walking through the memories. Every street name got a chapter in the history. From the basement sessions to the late night ciphers. Young hearts dreaming about becoming survivors. No fancy lights, no diamonds in the frame. Just honest words and the passion for the game. That raw emotion when the beat comes alive. That feeling from the era when the culture survived. So turn up the tape, let the speakers breathe. Let the old soul ride underneath the beat. Cause every generation got a story to tell. And every city got a voice from the streets as well. These are the nights that we never forget. Old school dreams with the city silhouette. Through the pain and the struggle we learned how to grow. With a heart full of memories and a story to show. Yeah, the streets still talk when the moon shines bright. Old cassette tapes from a different life. We were chasing tomorrow with our backs to the past. Holding on to moments that were never meant to last. Yeah. What? Dusty records, faded photographs, old streets, old dreams. The rhythm stays forever. Boom bap never dies. Yeah. Late night reflections. Streetlights flickering through the smoke. Some stories never leave. They just echo. I walk through the boulevard where the old days live, thinking about the chances that we never got to give. Cold wind blowing through the cracks in the wall, but I still hear the voices from the nights before it all. The city had a heartbeat underneath the concrete. Every broken dream had a rhythm in the street. People chasing something bigger than the pain, looking for sunshine while standing in the rain. I remember stairways filled with conversations, young minds searching for a better situation. No silver spoon, just a vision and a mission, trying to turn survival into something different. Roads keys floating like a ghost in the room. Soft sax crying underneath the moon. Dusty drums knocking with a timeless sound, like the soul of the city still moving around. Yeah. Ashes on the boulevard, stories in the smoke, words from the forgotten and the promises we broke. Through the darkest nights when the world felt cold, we carried our dreams like a treasure of gold. gold. Every scar got a meaning, every tear left a sign. Every road that I walk left a piece of my mind. From the shadows of yesterday to the light we chase, the city leaves a mark that time can't erase. I seen young souls grow up way too fast, trying to build a future while escaping the past. Seen friendships fade like pictures in the frame, but real ones stay even when nothing remains. The gospel sample whispers like a prayer in the dark, giving broken hearts a reason for a spark. Deep bass rolling like a train underground, carrying every lost voice through the sound. I write for the people with stories untold, the ones with tied hands but the spirit of gold, the ones who kept walking when the road got rough, the ones who learned that love was enough. No need for diamonds, no need for the crown. Real respect comes when nobody's around. When the lights turn off and the truth appears, that's when you measure the weight of your years. On the boulevard, stories in the smoke, words from the forgotten and the promises we broke. Through the darkest nights when the world felt cold, we carried our dreams like a treasure of gold. Every scar got a meaning, every tear left a sign. Every road that I walked left a piece of my mind. From the shadows of yesterday to the light we chase, the city leaves a mark that time can't erase. Yeah. Hear the vinyl crackle, hear the old streets breathe. Every generation leaves a story, every soul leaves a piece. Yeah. Yeah. Now I stand where the memories used to be, seeing old faces in the city scenery. The buildings change, but the spirit remains. Still hearing those voices inside the old trains. I carry the past, but I'm walking ahead with the words of the ones who inspired what I said. Cause the hardest roads create the deepest art, and the biggest battles build the strongest heart. So let the roads play and the drums hit low, let the sax tell stories that the world don't know. This is life in the frame, this is truth in the sound. A street born melody that keeps spinning around. Ashes on the boulevard, still burning, still breathing. The city remembers, the story lives on. Yeah. Late nights in the city, where the walls remember everything. Rose playing in the background. Let the story breathe. I walk through the city when the streetlights fade. Cold air moving through the blocks we made. Every corner got a story buried in the ground. Every lost voice got a reason for the sound. I remember nights when the trains passed by, looking at the skyline with the dream in my eye. Had a pocket full of nothing but a mind full of plans, trying to build a future with these two hands. The city taught lessons you can't find in books. Read the truth in the faces and the tired looks. Some chase money, some chase fame, some just wanted the chance to change their name. Rose chords playing like a memory slow, sax in the distance like a voice from below. Dust on the drums, that old vinyl sound, like the heartbeat of the streets underground. Midnight on the concrete, where the shadows speak, where the strong stay standing when the world gets weak. Through the pain and pressure, through the nights we survived, we kept something real still alive inside. No cameras flashing, no perfect scene, just raw emotions in the city dream. From the dark street corners to the morning light, we carry our stories through the endless night. I seen the cold side of a beautiful place, seen hope disappear from a tired face. But I also seen love in the hardest times, people giving everything with nothing to find. Old gospel samples crying under the beat, like a prayer from the souls walking these streets. Deep bass moving like a heartbeat low, every note carrying somewhere we know. The city never sleeps, it just changes clothes. Every generation got a story it holds, from apartment windows to the subway lines. Everybody searching for a better design. I write these bars for the ones in the shadows, the ones building dreams from the cracks in the pavement, the ones who stayed when the road got rough, the ones who learned that pain makes you tough. Midnight on the concrete, where the shadows speak, where the strong stay standing when the world gets weak. Through the pain and pressure, through the nights we survived, we kept something real still alive inside. No cameras flashing, no perfect scene, just raw emotions in the city dream. From the dark street corners to the morning light, we carry our stories through the endless night. Hear the sax cry, hear the old drums knock. Every street got a heartbeat, every block got a story. Now I move with the wisdom from the years behind, carrying memories deep in my mind. I don't forget where I came from before, the struggles that opened every locked door. The city made me with a heart full of scars, still looking forward while reaching for stars. Cause every dark road eventually finds a way, every lost night leads to another day. So let the record spin, let the needle fall, let the old sounds echo through the walls. This is more than music, this is life in the frame, a street-born story with the timeless name. Midnight on the concrete, yeah. Midnight on the concrete. The city remembers, the rhythm remains, vinyl turning, story never ends. Yeah. City sounds after midnight. Old buildings breathing, old stories living. Let the rhythm talk. I walk where the broken sidewalks tell they tales, where the cold wind blows through the old brick rails. Every corner got a memory written in stone, every empty street got a voice of its own. I remember nights when the city felt heavy, trying to stay focused, trying to keep ready. Dreams in my pocket, pressure on my back, searching for a way through the cracks in the map. The world kept moving, but we stood our ground, finding little hope in the middle of the sound. The melody playing from an open window, a reminder that tomorrow could still be simple. Rose chords drifting like smoke in the room, sax notes crying underneath the moon, dusty drums knocking with a slow heartbeat, like the soul of the city walking through the streets. Broken sidewalk symphony written in the night, stories of survival underneath the city lights. Every scar, every loss, every dream we carry made us who we are when the road got heavy. From the shadows to the sunrise, we kept moving on, holding on to pieces of the places we're from. The world may change, but the truth stays with me forever in the rhythm of the broken sidewalk symphony. I seen people with nothing still giving their heart, seen new beginnings coming from the darkest parts, seen old friends chasing dreams they believe, trying to plant flowers where the concrete breathe. The city don't lie, it reveals who you are, shows your deepest wounds and your brightest stars, every mistake became a page I could write. Every wrong turn helped me find the right. Gospel voices chopped into a distant prayer, floating through the air like somebody cares. Deep sub bass moving under the floor, like a heartbeat saying keep fighting for more. I'm not chasing fame over temporary name. I'm chasing something that survives through the rain, something that lives when the lights go away, something that remembers every yesterday. Broken sidewalk symphony, written in the night. Stories of survival underneath the city lights. Every scar, every loss, every dream we carry made us who we are when the road got heavy. From the shadows to the sunrise, we kept moving on, holding on to pieces of the places we're from. The world may change, but the truth stays with me forever in the rhythm of the broken sidewalk symphony. Yeah. Hear the footsteps, hear the old trains, hear the voices inside the rain. Now I look back with a calm in my eyes, knowing every struggle was a hidden disguise. The pain was shaping what I couldn't see, building the person I was meant to be. So let the vinyl crackle, let the drums roll slow, let the roads tell stories only the soul knows. Let the sax cry softly through the midnight air, for every dreamer who's still standing there. This is the sound of the streets we survived, the memories that kept our spirit alive. A cinematic moment frozen in time, a city-born story written in every line. Yeah. Broken sidewalks, golden memories, dark nights, bright dreams, The rhythm stays. Sometimes you gotta look back to understand how far you came. Let the memories play. Dear younger me, I know you felt alone, walking through the city trying to find your home. Had dreams in your chest but doubts in your mind, searching for a purpose you thought you never find. You saw the struggle, you saw the pain, you watched good people dancing with the rain. But every hard moment was building your soul, every lost piece was making you whole. I remember nights with the lights turned low, thinking about places you wanted to go. A notebook full of thoughts and a heart full of fear, trying to stay strong through another hard year. But you kept moving even when it got tough, even when the world said you weren't enough. You carried that fire, you carried that flame, and all those battles helped create your name.
Ooh, yeah. Keep believing. Ooh, yeah.
Yeah. These are letters to my younger self, words from the heart that I never could tell. You were stronger than the pain you knew, every broken road was leading you through. Hold on tight when the night feels long, the tears you cry will become your song. Through every storm, through everything you felt, you will always becoming yours. So I learned that healing doesn't happen overnight. Some wounds stay hidden, but they teach you to fight. The city gave lessons that money can't buy, how to keep your dreams when the world says goodbye. I seen empty hands still giving love, seen lost souls finding strength from above, seen people fall and rise from the ground, finding their voice when nobody was around. The boom bap drums like a heartbeat talking, soul samples playing while the memories walking, saw strings crying with the stories we share, mellow guitar floating through the midnight air. No need for a mask, no need to pretend, real ones understand how to the journey begins, cause every scar is a chapter. You survived every setback, proved you were still alive.
Ooh, yeah. You're still here. Ooh,
Yeah.
These are letters to my younger self, words from the heart that I never could tell. You were stronger than the pain you knew. Every broken road was leading you through. Hold on tight when the night feels long. The tears you cry will become your song. Through every storm, through everything you felt, you were always becoming yourself.
If I could go back,
If I could go back,
I'd tell you one thing.
keep your heart open.
Keep your dreams alive. Yeah. Now I stand here with the lessons I earned, every page written, every bridge burned. I don't regret the roads that I walked alone. They built the foundation that became my home. So I speak through the rhythm, I speak through the pain, turning old memories into something that remains. For every dreamer trying to find their way, for every soul fighting another day. Let the drums knock, let the soul rise high, let the harmony echo into the sky. Cause the story isn't over, the future still waits, and every new beginning comes from yesterday.
Ooh, yeah. Letters to my younger self,
Still learning,
still growing.
still here. The soul lives on. Another night, another story. City breathing under the streetlights. Let the drums talk. Midnight on the avenue, rain on the window. Thinking about the places that we used to know. Back when the dream was all that we had. A little bit of hope and the world gone mad. Old school headphones with the volume low. Walking through the city where the cold winds blow. Every brick wall got a memory inside. Every empty street got a story it hides. I remember park benches, conversations late, talking about tomorrow while we challenged our fate. No money in our pockets, but our minds were rich, trying to find a way out from the bottom of the ditch. The drums hit heavy with that dusty sound, deep bass shaking when the night comes around. Soul sample crying like an old friend calling, reminding us that dreams never stop falling. Midnight on the avenue, lights shining slow, carrying old memories everywhere we go. Through the highs and lows, through the pain we knew, the rhythm of the streets kept pulling us through. Vinyl crackle, heartbeat in the track, looking at the future while remembering back. Time moves forward, but the feeling remains. Old school stories running through our veins. I seen the strongest people fighting silent battles, walking through storms while carrying their shadows. Everybody searching for a piece of peace, trying to find freedom in the middle of the streets. Mama said patience, let the journey unfold. Don't let the pressure turn your heart cold. So I wrote every lesson, every tear, every scar, turned every struggle into a voice from afar. Mellow guitar playing like a memory lane, soft horns rising through the smoke and the rain. The beat stays simple, but the message is deep. Real stories are the ones that the world keeps. No fake smiles, no borrowed identity, just raw truth mixed with old school energy. From the basement floors to the city skyline, still chasing dreams one bar at a time. Midnight on the avenue, lights shining slow, carrying old memories everywhere we go. Through the highs and lows, through the pain we knew, the rhythm of the streets kept pulling us through. Vinyl crackle, heartbeat in the track, looking at the future while remembering back. Time moves forward, but the feeling remains. Old school school stories running through our veins. Yeah. Turn the tape over. Let the next side play. Every sound got a memory. Every beat got a name. Now I walk with the wisdom from the roads behind me, carrying the voices of the ones beside me. The ones who dream, but never got the chance. Still living through the rhythm and the words and the dance. I'm painting pictures with a microphone, building a world where the forgotten feel home. Cause the greatest stories don't come from gold, they come from hearts that survive the cold. So let the boom bap knock, let the speakers breathe, let the soul sample float underneath. This is more than music, this is life preserved. Every lost moment, getting what it deserved. Yeah. Midnight streets, old records, new dreams. The story never ends. Boom bap forever, forever. Boom bap forever. Yeah. Late nights, city lights. Ain't nothing like the sound of an old record spinning. Let it ride. I remember cold mornings with the sun barely rising, street full of stories, every corner surprising. Young minds dreaming while the world moved fast, trying to build a future from the weight of the past. Old sneakers, walking through the cracks in the road, carrying the pressure of the stories we hold. Grandma's old radio playing soul in the kitchen, that melody stayed. Even when the world switched positions, I learned from the streets, every loss was a teacher. Every broken promise made the vision get deeper. Had a pen in my hand and a fire in my chest, trying to find my voice, trying to give my best. The boom bap knocked with a heartbeat rhythm. Dusty drums telling tales from the system, deep bass moving like the train downtown. While the whole city slept, I was chasing my sound. Concrete memories written in the stone. Every road I walked made me who I've grown. Through the rainy nights and the struggles we face, still carrying the love that time can't erase. Old soul samples in the vinyl crackle. Life had battles, but we learned how to handle. From the block to the world, let the story unfold. These are the moments that never get old. I seen dreams fade underneath street lamps, seen real ones rise from the hardest camps. Everybody had a story hidden behind their eyes. Everybody had a reason, everybody had pride. No shortcuts taken, just a long road travel. Walking through storms while the plans unravel, but the rhythm kept calling, the beat kept knocking. Every single setback had my mindset evolving. Mellow guitar in the background speaking softly, warm horns cutting through the night like a heartbeat. Soul in the sample, pain in the melody, turning no memories into my own legacy. I don't chase fame, I chase moments that matter. Words on the page when the whole world shatters. A voice from the past with a message today, still riding that groove in the classic way. Concrete memories written in the stone. Every road I walk made me who I've grown. Through the rainy nights and the struggles we face, still carrying the love that time can't erase. Old soul samples in the vinyl crackle. Life had battles, but we learned how to handle. From the block to the world, let the story unfold. These are the moments that never get old. Yeah. Turn the record back. Hear the voices from yesterday. The laughter, the pain, the dreams. Everything we lost became something we gained. Now I look back with a calm in my vision. Every chapter built a stronger condition. From empty pockets to a mind full of treasure, I learned that the struggle creates the greatest measures. The city still whispers through the midnight air. Old friends, old places, memories everywhere. And even when the years try to take it away, the rhythm in my heart still remembers the date. So let the drums hit, let the soul sample breathe, let the guitar cry underneath the beat. Cause the golden era lives inside the sound, as long as real stories keep coming around. Yeah. Dusty tapes, faded pictures, real life, real stories. Boom back, forever. The streets remember. Summer nights. You remember? Summer on Lenox Ave, air thick and slow. Kids chasing dreams where the fireflies glow. Old soul playing from a window upstairs. Everybody outside, nobody had cares. Milk crates on the sidewalk, stories getting told. Young hearts chasing futures, old heads sharing gold. I was 16 with a notebook in my hand, writing little verses, trying to understand. The city felt alive when the sun went down. Music and laughter floating all around. Back then we thought we'd never grow old. Funny how life got a different story to unfold.
Take me back. Summer on Lenox Ave still lives in my mind, like a dusty soul record spinning through time. Every face, every dream, every late night conversation built the foundation.
Summer on Lenox Ave under streetlight glow.
Some things leave, but the feeling never goes when the world moves too fast. I just close my eyes and I'm back there tonight.
There was a girl with a smile everybody knew, and a friend who swore his rap dreams would come true. We all had plans bigger than the neighborhood line, drawing blueprints for tomorrow in our mind. Some roads worked out, some faded away. Some people became memories along the way, but every chapter left a mark on the soul. Every goodbye helped the story unfold. Now when the strings rise and the beat drops low, I can still feel those summers from so long ago. Not because life was perfect back then, but because we believed anything could happen.
Fade in a vinyl crackle.
Yeah. One time for the old days. For the ones who remember.
Used to ride through the city with a pocket full of hope, head full of rhymes, trying to learn how to cope.
Streetlights glowing while the train rolls slow. Everybody had a dream that they never let go. Oh, so records coming out the apartment walls. Summer nights echo through the basketball courts. We was young, we was broke, but the spirit stayed rich. Made a whole lot of memories from a whole lot of nothing. Mama said patience, Pop said grind. Real success takes a little more time. Didn't understand it back when I was 16. Now I see the wisdom hidden in between. Dusty dreams, faded scenes, still alive inside of me. Every road, every night, built the man I'm meant to be. Dusty dreams, old routines, still play like a melody. Can't go back, but I know those days never really leave. Now the neighborhood changed, but the feeling remains. Still hear the boom bap running through my veins. Every crack in the sidewalk, every name on the wall remind me how we learned to stand after every fall. Some chase fortune, some disappeared. Some still fighting through the same old years, but the lesson stays strong long after we're gone. Like a soul sample looping on and on. I keep moving with gratitude, head held high, for the days that taught me how to survive. If you're still out there working for your dream, keep pushing, keep building, keep believing. Dusty dreams, faded scenes, still alive inside of me. Every road, every night, built the man I'm meant to be. Dusty dreams, old routines, still play like a melody. Can't go back, but I know those days never really leave. Yeah. For the ones still chasing, for the ones still dreaming, keep your soul clean, your vision clear. One love.
Ooh, yeah. Late night reflections,
Yeah. There's a silence in the city when the weekend fades away, when the crowds disappear and the shadows start to stretch. I'm riding through familiar streets with nowhere I need to be, just letting old memories keep company with me. The radio playing songs my father used to love, soul voices floating through the speakers like a blessing from above. I remember him saying, son, life moves fast, don't spend your whole future running from your past. Back then I didn't listen, I was chasing every dream, trying to make a name where nobody knew me. Every setback felt personal, every loss felt deep. Every night I stayed awake when I should have been asleep. Now I understand what he was trying to say. The destination means less than the people on the way. And all the little moments that we think won't remain become the memories we carry through the rain.
carry me home, yeah. Sunday voices calling through the night, guiding me when I lose sight. Every lesson, every sacrifice, still shining like a distant light. Sunday voices in my soul, helping heal what time can't hold. Through every season that I've known, they remind me I'm not alone,
Yeah. I remember a small church standing on the avenue, not because of religion, but because of the people I knew. Neighbors helping neighbors when times got rough, giving what they could when nobody had enough. Miss Johnson on the corner, always checking on the kids, making sure we stay focused and away from foolishness. Oh, Mr. Carter sweeping sidewalks every day, teaching pride in simple things without a word to say. Funny how those faces stay clear in my head, while bigger moments fade and disappear instead. Guess the heart remember things, the mind lets go, the kindness and the warmth that helped us grow. These days everybody rushing, looking for more, running so fast they forget what they're running for. But every now and then I slow down and breathe,
and hear those old voices speaking back to me.
Still hear them. Oh, Sunday voices calling through the night, guiding me when I lose sight. Every lesson, every sacrifice, still shining like a distant light. Sunday voices in my soul, helping heal what time can't hold. Through every season that I've known, they remind me I'm not alone.
Don't let go.
Hold on, the soul sample plays. The strings start rising, memories floating like smoke in the air.
Now I'm older, got a few scars of my own, a little wiser from the roads that I've known. Still got dreams, still got mountains to climb, but I move with more gratitude than I did at the time. And if somebody listening feels lost tonight, trying to find hope somewhere in the dark light, remember every storm eventually moves on, and every long night eventually finds dawn. The people who loved you still live in your story, in the lessons they left in the past before you. So carry them proudly wherever life goes, cause that's how their light continues to glow.
Sunday voices calling through the years, through the laughter and the tears. Every word still crystal clear, like they're standing right here. Sunday voices in my soul, a melody that never grows old. As long as this record rolls, I'll carry those Sunday voices home. Sunday voices, still singing, still guiding, still setting the soul samples in one final crackle. Ooh, yeah. One more night, one more memory.
Yeah. Third floor window watching headlights pass, thinking about the years that disappeared so fast. Whole guitar playing softly through the speakers hum, soundtrack of a lifetime and the man I've become. Used to dream big from a room barely furnished, a mattress on the floor, an ambition that burned. Every notebook filled with plans and rhymes, trying to make sense of the world one line at a time. Outside, the city never seemed to sleep. Sirens in the distance, voices in the street. Everybody searching for a better tomorrow, trying to outrun a little pain, a little sorrow. I had friends with gold hearts and empty pockets, talking about escape like a rocket from the projects. Some made it out, some stayed in place, but time leaves fingerprints on every face.
Ooh, yeah. Yeah. I remember.
Yeah. Windows on the city, stories in the glass, watching all the present slowly turn into the past. Every light shining, got a dream behind its glow. Every soul carrying something nobody knows. Windows on the city, looking through the years, through the joy, the hope, the struggles and the tears. Though the skyline changes
I remember late night talks on a fire escape, discussing fate like we could somehow shape it. Arguing about music, love, and success, certain we'd eventually figure out the rest. There was beauty in the uncertainty then, and believing every closed door might open again. No guarantees, no safety net below, just faith and determination helping us grow. Now everybody's busy chasing bigger things, more money, more followers, more everything. But some of the richest moments I ever knew couldn't be bought no matter what you do. Like hearing mama laugh from the kitchen down the hall, or hearing old friends answer every time I call. Those memories age like records in a crate, getting more valuable as the years create space.
Take me back.
Yeah.
Windows on the city, stories in the glass, watching all the present slowly turn into the past. Every light shining, got a dream behind its glow. Every soul carrying something nobody knows. Windows on the city, looking through the years, through the joy, the hope, the struggles and the tears. Though the skyline changes everywhere I go, the view inside my heart never grows old.
The night keeps moving as the memories fly.
Now the moon hangs low above the avenue, and I think about the promises we try to make true. Some we kept, some slipped away with time, but every chapter left a lesson behind. If life taught me anything through the years, it's that love matters more than applause from your peers. The people who stand with you when the road gets rough are worth more than gold when the times get tough. So here's to the dreamers still looking at the sky, still believing their moment is waiting nearby. Keep your spirit alive when the world feels cold. The best stories are the ones still being told.
Windows on the city, glowing in the night. Every memory shining in the light. Though tomorrow may be out of sight, I keep moving with faith inside. Windows on the city, one last look before dawn, reminding me the journey carries on. As long as these old records play their song, a piece of those days lives on. Into one vinyl crackle, soul sample in distant city.
Yeah. Last train smoking through the tunnel. Another night in the city. Another story. Last stop downtown, almost 2 in the morning. Rain on the platform, sky looking haunted. A few tired souls waiting under dim lights, carrying whole lifetimes home through the night. I watch a man in a suit staring at the floor. Probably fought battles nobody knows. Young woman by the tracks holding back tears, trying to stay strong through another hard year. The city wears confidence like a tailored coat, but underneath the fabric, everybody broke. Maybe not in money, maybe not in pride, but everybody got something heavy inside. The roads play softly through my headphone low, like a conversation with a ghost I know.
reminding me that pain don't make you weak. Sometimes it teaches what success can't teach. Last stop downtown, where the lost thoughts roam, where strangers ride together but still feel alone. Every window got a story, every face got a song. Last stop downtown. Last stop downtown beneath the city glow, trying to make peace with the roads we chose. The train keeps moving while the years roll on. Last stop downtown. I remember when the future looked simple and clear, back when confidence came easier than fear. Me and my friends on the corner till dawn, talking like tomorrow's already won. Then life introduced consequences and change. Some people disappear, some never stayed the same. The dreams got tested by reality's weight, and success arrived fashionably late. Still I can't complain about the cards I've drawn. Every setback sharpened me, every storm made me strong. The city gave lessons no classroom could teach. How to survive, how to grow, how to reach. A saxophone drifts from a bar down the block, sounding like memories trapped inside a clock. Every note carrying years through the air, bringing old faces back for a second there. Last stop downtown, where the lost thoughts roam, where strangers ride together but still feel alone. Every window got a story, every face got a song. Last stop downtown. Last stop downtown beneath the city glow, trying to make peace with the roads we chose. The train keeps moving while the years roll on. Last stop downtown. Gospel voices in the distance, vinyl spinning slow, city breathing through the darkness, stories nobody knows. Now the train arrives with a metallic side, doors open slowly like the blink of an eye. I step inside carrying memories and scars, watching reflections blur beneath the stars. And maybe that's life, just a series of rides, different destinations, same hopes inside. Everybody searching for a little more light, trying to find meaning in the middle of a night. So here's to the workers, the dreamers, the ones rebuilding themselves every morning. May the road rise gently wherever you go, and may peace find you when the night moves slow. Last stop downtown, where the city hums low, where yesterday lingers beneath the glow. Every mile teaches something worth knowing. Last stop downtown. Last stop downtown, one more ride through time, one more verse, one more rhyme. As long as the vinyl keeps turning around, I'll be somewhere near that last stop downtown. Yeah. Yeah. Train doors closing, city lights fade, another night gone. Rain falling on the city tonight. Streetlights reflecting off the pavement. You know how it goes. Rain on Broadway, 1:15. Neon signs glowing where the night runners come. Taxi lights sliding through the puddles below. Everything moving, but somehow moving slow. I used to sit outside that corner deli spot, talking with the crew about everything we were not. But one day we become it, that's what we believe. Young enough to dream, stubborn enough to achieve. Back then the city felt colder than it does now. Maybe it was the weather, maybe life somehow. We wore confidence even when it was pretend, trying to hide the pressure underneath our skin. Every block had a preacher, a hustler, a poet, a few broken hearts and a couple people showing it. Everybody carrying burdens of their own, trying to find comfort in a world of stone. Rain on Broadway, washing over yesterday. Memories floating through the gray. Every street got a story to say. Rain on Broadway, rain on Broadway. Under faded lights, where dreams keep breathing through the night. Even when the future slips from sight, we keep walking up. I saw an old jazz bar still open down the avenue. Same saxophone crying like it always used to do. The melody drifted through the cold night air, like it knew exactly why I stopped there. Made me think about the people that I miss, the ones who helped shape a life like this. Some moved away, some faded with time, but they still live forever inside these rhymes. Funny how the little moments survive the years. A handshake, a joke, a voice in your ear. Not the headlines, not the money, not the fame, just human connection that remains. The gospel sample humming underneath the beat. Feels like hope still walking these streets. A reminder every chapter has a purpose somewhere. Even the hard ones we struggle to bear. Rain on Broadway, washing over yesterday. Memories floating through the gray. Every street got a story to say. Rain on, boy, rain on Broadway. Under faded lights where dreams keep breathing through the night. Even when the future slips from sight, we keep walking, yeah. Now the rain slows down and the city exhales. Another 1,000 stories hidden in the details. A waiter locking up, a driver heading home, a young artist writing verses all alone. Maybe we're all just trying to be understood, trying to turn pain into something good, trying to leave behind a little piece of truth, something that survives long after our youth. So here's to the soul still finding their way, still carrying faith through another long day. The road gets heavy but the spirit stays strong, and somehow we keep moving on, yeah. Rain on Broadway, still falling tonight, still washing old memories into the light. Rain on Broadway, the city keeps calling my name, and every drop sounds the same. Rain on Broadway. Riverside nights, smoke in the air, memories floating slow. Smoke over Riverside, where the water runs dark, and every reflection holds a different kind of mark. Streetlights shimmer on the edge of the tide, like the city's secrets it can never decide to hide. I walk that path where the benches stay cold, hearing stories in the wind that the river once told, about dreams that got heavy, hearts that got warm, and people reborn in the same place they were torn. Old boom bap echoes through the brick in the mist, like the past never left, it just learned how to exist. Every corner got a memory it refuses to lose, every shadow got a rhythm soaked in old blues. I saw a man by the railing just staring ahead, like he talking to ghosts of the words he never said. He said,
time don't heal, it just re-entranges pain, makes it harder to tell what you lost or you gained. Ooh, yeah.
Smoke over Riverside, where the silence speaks loud and the past walks around in a worn out crowd. Smoke over Riverside, where the night don't sleep and every buried truth still cuts too deep. Yeah. The bridge lights flicker like a broken confession,
Each glow holding pieces of forgotten aggression. Kids skip stones where the current runs deep, not knowing the river remembers what we keep. I grew up on the edge where the city meets water, where every son learns from a father, silence and bother, where
strength ain't loud, it just holds its ground in the weight of the world that don't make a sound.
the stacks in the distance cries through the air like it knows every burden that nobody shares. And the gospel chop floats like a ghost on the breeze, turning pain into something that feels like release. Every step on that path got a story to tell. Every breath in that night knows the edge of the well, where hope and regret overlap in the dark, like two sides of a flame that forgot how to spark. Smoke over Riverside, where the silence speaks loud and the past walks around in a worn out crowd. Smoke over Riverside, where the night don't sleep and every buried truth still cuts too deep. Yeah, water keeps moving, but some things stay under the surface. We all carry something we never say. Now I write from a place where the echoes still stay, where the river taught me more than words ever could say. There's not every ending is meant to be clean, some just fade into the spaces between. So I honor the nights where I stood on that bridge, where I learned what it means just to live with what is. No answers, no closure, just the rhythm and time, and a heartbeat sinking with a broken rhyme. If you listen real close when the water runs slow, you can hear every version of what we used to know.
And it tells you the truth that the city won't give, that we're all just learning how to live.
Yeah.
Smoke over Riverside,
Still drifting, still breathing,
still breathing,
still here. Yeah, one love, one love.
smoke over Riverside,
Yeah, from the river to the soul.
to the soul, right of snow.
Yeah.
Ooh, yeah. Yeah. Ooh, yeah.
Rain on the window, city lights glow. Thinking about the days when life moved slow. Mama kept faith when the money ran low. Taught me keep walking no matter the road. Me and my friends had dreams and I rise, talking about success under midnight skies. Some found a way, some got left behind, but I still carry their voices in my mind. Hold on, hold on,
Hold on.
hold on, hold on.
When the rain falls down, I remember it all. Every rise, every loss, every stumble and fall. Through the pain and the doubt, I still stand tall. Cause hope never leaves when your back's to the wall.
Years went by like a train in the night. Some days were dark, some days were bright, but the soul stays strong when the heart stays true. That's what life and the struggle taught me to do. Old soul records playing low in the room, giving warm light through the shadows and gloom. Every memory lives in the rhythm and sound, like a lost piece of heaven that I finally found. Hold on, hold on, hold on, oh yeah.
When the rain falls down, I remember it all. Every rise, every loss, every stumble and fall. Through the pain and the doubt, I stand tall, 'cause hope never leaves when your back's to the wall.
Hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on.
For the dreamers, for the survivors, keep your faith alive. Ooh,
Yeah. Dust on Canal. Late rain, low sax. Yeah. Dust on Canal, neon blur in the drizzle. Mama by the stove, same prayer, same little. Kettle on low, bill stuck under the phone. Small room cold, but she made it feel home. I was young with a stare, too still for the age. Too much weight in the chest, too much calm in the rage. Train lights cut gold through the back of the storm. Dreams stayed alive, though the nights weren't warm. Old heads on the stoop gave game through smoke. Said real men talk low when their spirits stay broke. So I kept my pride tucked, let the notebook bleed. Turn crack, hallway blues, and the bars were neat. Every missed meal, every late ride freezing. Every fake grin through a hurt with no reason. Put soot in the cadence, put ache in the breath. Now the bars sound lived, every part sound death. Let the whole beat crawl. Cold city soul with my back to the wall. Dust on Canal. When the sax sing low, every scar catch light in a midnight glow. Dust on Canal. From the dark I came, with the vinyl still warm and the hurt still named. From the block to the booth, I just speak that truth. Street ghosts still breathe through the ache of my youth. Seen love lose shape when the pressure got louder. Seen good hearts fade in the shadow of powder. Seen mothers make peace out of steam and prayer. Seen boys act numb cause the pain stay there. Let the road stay dark, let the gospel get chopped. Let the drum sound dusty like the clock never stopped. I move with a calm, all the hard years gave me. Still got scars in the tone, but the grace don't break me. This for the ones who survive by instinct, who wore they pride like armor on the brink. If the skyline lean and the whole moon thin, I'ma still talk slow with that fire within. No rush in the flow, let the whole thing breathe. Real ones talk low when the cup run deep. So I pour all the ache in this low-lit sermon and let the dust on the vinyl keep turning. Dust on Canal, let the whole beat crawl. Cold city soul with my back to the wall. Dust on Canal. When the sax sing low, every scar catch light in the midnight glow. Dust on Canal. From the dark I came, with the vinyl still warm and the hurt still named. From the block to the booth, I just speak that truth. Street ghosts still breathe through the ache of my youth. Dust on Canal. On Canal. Dust on Canal. Late night scripture. Still here. Yeah. Take it back.
1990 something. When the nights felt longer and the dreams felt closer. Yo, back when the streetlights painted gold on the pavement, every young soul had a dream worth chasing. Corner store talk, soul heads giving wisdom, trying to find a future in a city that would miss them. Mama worked doubles, never let her see stress, still put food on the table, somehow did her best. Radio playing through a cracked up speaker, every beat hit hard, every rhyme sounded deeper. Summer nights cool with the crew on the benches, talking about the money in the cars, we'd get it eventually. Nobody rich but we laugh like kings, had holes in our pockets but our hearts had wings. Train tracks humming through the middle of the night, neighborhood stories underneath the neon light. Some made it out, some got lost in the maze, still carry every one of them names through the haze. Back when the street lights glowed and the world moved slow, we were young, we were bold, with a pocket full of hope. Back when the records played and the memories stayed, through the joy and the pain, I can still hear those days. Yeah, dust on the vinyl, soul sample in rotation. Every beat felt like a letter to the generation. No filters, no trends, no pretend life, just real conversations over long summer nights. Used to watch the city from the rooftop edge, thinking about the promises we made and never said. Every window held a story, every block had a scar, everybody reaching for a dream that fell far. Lost a couple brothers to the weight of the struggle, some got trapped in the grind, couldn't escape the hustle. But I remember their laughter more than their pain, that's the reason why I keep saying their names. Years keep moving like the wheels on the avenue. Life changed shape, but the memories stay durable. Still hear the echoes when the night gets quiet, like the whole neighborhood singing through the silence. Back when the street lights glow and the world moved slow, we were young, we were bold, with a pocket full of hope, a pocket full of hope. Back when the records played and the memories stayed, through the joy and the pain, I can still hear those days. Hey. Now the blocks look different, people come and go, but the spirit of the neighborhood still is below. And the laughter and the music and the stories we tell, and the dreams that survived when the world wasn't well. Every scratch on the record, every crack in the wall reminds me where I started and the reason I stand tall. Can't buy that feeling, can't replace that soul. Those old street memories still keep me whole. Back when the street lights glow and the world moved slow, we were young, we were bold, with a pocket full of hope, with a pocket full of hope. Back when the records played and the memories stayed, though the years rolled away, I still carry those days. Yeah, for every lost friend, every late night train ride, every dream born on the block, this one's forever. Peace.
From the stoop to the skyline. Yeah. Brownstone steps where the stories begin. Old paint peel, but the soul still within. Kids play loud while the grown folks stress, trying to hide all the weight that they can't confess. Mama cooking while the news play low, talking about the same things we already know. Every hallway echo got a deeper tone. Every heart in the block feel a little alone. Used to sit, watch the world from a cracked rail. Dream big even when the odds set to fail. No money, just vision in a dim light. Trying to turn long odds into one right. Seen hope get tested by the harsh truth. Seen innocence fade into lost youth. So I write every thought in a calm pace. Turn the chaos around me into one place. Brownstone dreams in a cold night breeze. Lost time drifts slow through the memories. Slow grind, every step got a meaning. Street life taught more than a preaching. Old days never gone, they just
stay near through the sound of the past. In my right ear, every scar turned part of the energy. In the rhythm of a life full of memory. Yeah. Back when laughter came easy and free flow. Now it feel like a thing we don't see though. Same friends but the distance got wider. Same goals but the pressure got tighter. OG told me watch how your time spent. Every second count more than a diamond. So I move with a sense of awareness. Every breath like a test I gotta bear, yes. I done seen what the grind do to pure hearts. Turn light in the dark in the worst parts. So I keep every truth in my notepad. Every line like a piece of what I once had. Still I walk with the past in my footsteps. Every loss leave a mark I can't undo yet. But I turn it into something I could build with. Every rhyme like a tool, I could brownstone dreams in a cold night breeze. Lost time drifts slow through the memories. Slow grind, every step got a meaning. Street life taught more than a preaching. Old days never gone, they just stay near through the sound of the past. In my right ear, every scar turned part of the energy. In the rhythm of a life full of memory. Sometimes I just lean on the railing still, thinking about all the dreams I was chasing still. All the nights I ain't think I would make it out. All the fears I was scared I would face out. Still I stand with the weight but I don't fold. Turn the pain into something I can hold. Let the beat be the place I can breathe in. Every word like a truth I believe in. Now I move with a calm and a focus sight. Seen enough just to know what's wrong or right. Still the same old kid with a big dream. Just wiser, seeing more than it might seem. No rush, let the path just unfold right. Every line, let it breathe in the cold night. From the stoop to the mic to the memory. Turn a real life view into remedy. If I win, let it come from a true grind. If I lose, let it sharpen my mind. Still that kid with a dream in a hard place. Just stronger with the years that I count. Brownstone dreams in a cold night breeze. Lost time drifts slow through the memories. Slow grind, every step got a meaning. Street life taught more than a preaching. Old days never gone, they just stay near through the sound of the past. In my right ear, every scar turned part of the energy. In the rhythm of a life full of memory. Yeah. Same steps, different mind. 3 a.m. City half asleep, half awake. 3 a.m. rain tap on the glass. Time slow down but the thoughts move fast. Lenox Ave glow in a silver hue, like the past trying to walk back through. Taxi roll by with a tide hum. Same song playing where I'm from. Lonely nights got a certain sound, like a broken soul trying to stay profound. Used to roam with a fearless stride. Now I walk with my truth inside. Every block got a ghost I know. Every step got a pass below. Old jazz bar with the lights still dim. Heard a trumpet cry like it knew my sin. Sat outside, let the smoke just drip, like my life in a slow time shift. 3 a.m. where the truth get loud. No mask, no front, no crowd. Just you and the weight you hold. In a city that feels so cold. 3 a.m. let it all unwind. Every scar, every state of mind. If you ever stood in the rain alone, you know this feeling I'm speaking on. Met an old man by the corner light. Said I've been fighting my whole life, fight. Told me son, don't let it eat you whole. Guard your heart but don't lose your soul. That stuck deep like a hidden verse. Cause I seen both sides, the best and worst. Seen love turn cold overnight. Seen wrong somehow turn right. Phone buzz once then it fade away. Nobody got nothing real to say. Surface talk in a shallow stream, while I'm drowning deep in a silent dream. 3 a.m. where the truth get loud. No mask, no front, no crowd. Just you and the way you hold. In a city that feels so
Dawn creeps slow through the skyline gray. Another chance or the same replay. But I stand still, let the moment breathe. Find a little peace, I can still believe. Cause even night got an end somewhere. Even pain, get light in the air. And if I made it through all I've seen, then maybe life ain't as lost as it seemed. Yeah. 3 a.m. No. Turning to 6 a.m. True.